Welcome to Shantalakshmi IAS. In this video, we will discuss the MCQs related to today's current affairs. First question. With reference to the wholesale price index, consider the following statements. Wholesale price index, okay. This is taken from the today's newspaper. WPI, actually it measures the average changes in the prices. Average changes in the price of goods that are sold and traded in bulk by wholesale businesses to other businesses. It means it is measuring the average change in the prices at the producer level, okay, and it is published by the Office of Economic Advisor under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and this is the most widely used inflation indicator in India, okay. But there is a criticism with respect to WPI because the general public doesn't buy these products or goods at the wholesale price. They will buy at the retail price, okay. So there is a little criticism about this, and this wholesale price index is calculated on the basis of the payment that are made by the producers and the big traders. It means that it calculates the WPI at the first stage of transaction, okay. And to come to the question, it measures the average changes in price of goods and services at producer level. Yes, this statement is false because it only measures the changes in the price of goods, not services. Okay, so this statement is false. It is published by the Office of Economic Advisor under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. This statement is true. It is calculated at the final stage of transaction. This statement is also false because it is calculated at the first stage of transaction. So the correct statements are asked. Only 2 is correct. So the answer is A, only 2. Okay. Second question. Consider the following statements regarding the Asian Development Bank. Okay. This is taken from the today's newspaper, ADB, Asian Development Bank. This is a regional development bank and it is established in the year 1966. Okay, with headquarters at Manila of Philippines. And currently there are 68 members in this ADB, and among these 68, 49 are the Asian members. Okay, and the aim, the purpose for this ADB is to achieve the social development by reducing the poverty in the Asia Pacific region, and this must be included with inclusive growth, sustainable growth, and regional integration. Okay, and for that purpose this ADB invests in the infrastructure, health, public administration system in the member countries, okay, in the member countries, and also it helps these nations to reduce the impact of climate change. Okay, and if we come to the question, it is headquartered in Manila. This statement is true. Okay, it is also aimed to reduce the impact of climate change and the poverty in the Asia Pacific region. This statement is also true. Many times UPSC has asked the headquarters of the important international organizations. Okay, so it is important to know the headquarters, and here wrong statements are asked and none of the above are wrong. So the answer is D, neither one nor two are wrong. Okay. Third question. Consider the following statements regarding the non-banking financial companies, NBFCs. This is taken from the today's newspaper. Okay, NBFCs. These NBFCs are a companies registered under the Companies Act 1956. Okay, and these are engaged in the business of loans and advances and in the acquisition of shares, stocks, which are issued by the government or any local authority or any other marketable securities. Okay, and there is an exception with regard to NBFCs, that is, this doesn't include any institution. Okay, these companies doesn't include any institution whose principal business is agriculture related activity or any industrial activity or purchase of sale of any goods. Okay, this is an exemption, and the features of these NBFCs are they cannot accept demand deposits, and also they doesn't form a part of the payment and settlement system. They are not a part of the payment and settlement system. These are the features. Okay, and if we come to the question, NBFCs can accept demand deposits. This statement is false because they cannot accept demand deposits. It also deals with institutions whose principal business is related to industrial activity. This is an exemption because it doesn't deal with these institutions host principal business is industrial activity. So the statement is also false. And the correct statements are asked. Neither one nor two are correct. So the answer is C. Okay. Fourth question. Which of the following statements are not correct regarding the PM Mudra Yojana? Okay. This is taken from the PIB and PM Mudra Yojana. This is implemented or launched by the government in the year 2015, and the aim is to provide loan up to rupees 10 lakh for the micro and small enterprises which are not related with farming or any corporate affairs. And the eligibilities of this scheme are that person must be the citizen of India, and his business plan shouldn't relate with the farming sector. It means that business plan must be a non-farming sector, and it also generate income. Okay. For example, like manufacturing industry or processing, trade, service sector, or any other fields. But their credit demand must be less than 10 lakhs. And also that must not related with any farming activities. Okay. And for those people, the loans will be provided without any collateral. Okay. Collateral free loans will be provided under this scheme. And the objectives are like funding the unfunded. It means those people who are awaiting for the opportunities, who are in the need of money for establishing a business for micro and small enterprises, then they will be funded. And reducing jobless economic growth. This scheme will reduce the jobless economic growth in the country. And it also monitors and regulates the microfinance institutions. Okay. And it will integrate the formal economy into the informal economy into the formal sector. Okay. And finally, it also promotes the financial inclusion. And if you come to the question, those people with a business plan in farming sector are not eligible for this scheme. This statement is true because those people who having a farming related business plan are not eligible for this scheme. Collateral free loans will be provided under this scheme. This statement is also true. It is aimed to integrate informal sector into formal sector. This is also true. But he asked the incorrect statements or wrong statements. So none of the above are wrong. And the answer is D. None of the above are wrong. Fifth question. Consider the following statements regarding the PM Awas Yojana Gramin. Okay. This is taken from the PIB. PM Awas Yojana Gramin. And okay, it is launched with the objective of housing for all by 2022. Okay. Actually, this is the restructured scheme of Indira Awas Yojana. Okay. The Indira Awas Yojana was restructured into the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin. Okay. And the Ministry of Rural Development. The Ministry of Rural Development is aimed to provide a Pakka house with basic amenities to all rural families who are homeless or living in the Kacha or dilapidated house by the end of March 22 under this PM Awas Yojana Gramin scheme. Okay, and the beneficiaries are like those people who belong to SCs or STs or the freed bonded laborers or also the non-SC ST categories and the widows or next of kin of defense personnel killed in action. It means the wives or the close relatives of the defense personnel who were killed in the action and the ex-servicemen. Okay, all these are the beneficiaries of this scheme. And this is a central sponsored scheme with 60-40 ratio in the plain area states and 90:10 ratio in the northeastern and hilly states. Okay. We come to the question. It is implemented by the Ministry of Rural Development. This statement is true. Okay. And it is aimed to provide a Pakka house with basic amenities for all rural homeless. This statement is also true. Okay. Third statement. It is a central sponsored scheme. This statement is also true. It is a central sponsored scheme. And the correct statements are asked. All the three are correct. So the answer is D. Okay, and that's for today. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe.